Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to learn how to draw dogs. Now, we all know that there are thousands, perhaps millions of breeds of dogs. So today we're going to focus on just one, the Japanese Spitz. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's a Spitz. Maybe I'll be able to do more breeds in the future videos, but if you would like to see that, please leave me a comment down below. You know what? I'm going to splice in a photo of a Japanese Spitz so you'll have an idea of what I'm aiming for. Okay, so now that you know what the Japanese Spitz typically looks like, you know, white, furry, very soft and fluffy, let's get on with some basic guidelines in time-lapse. Okay, so this is my first time drawing a dog on video, so don't expect to see great artwork here. I have done some preparatory sketches of how to practice drawing dogs. This is I'm not flying blind here. There are I have done many practice drawings of dogs that in my preparatory sketchbook, and I think doing preparatory sketches always helps to practice with your artwork. But wait, let me refocus here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I've done here is I've basically just illustrated the whole thing. I'm gonna zoom out once more. I just illustrated most of the dog. You can pause the video, and I'm not really good at giving narration on this types of things, but yeah, you can pause the video and just copy what I've done here. But otherwise, just one big curve like that. Around this point right here, I'm just gonna put an X where that area comes in. It starts to go in and then it comes out again, like an indent almost, and then it goes on to the ears. And I'm gonna zoom out again and zoom in again to talk to you about the nose. Hold on, let me refocus one more time. Yeah, sorry about that. I needed to make sure I got into the right position. The nose is basically just like, I don't even know what. It's like a shield almost. It looks like the shape of a shield. And I'm just gonna zoom in. Sorry about this. I've got a new tripod here, so it shakes a little bit. This is just a shield-like thing that we're gonna color in later, but I think right now I'm gonna get on to working on more of the what would you call it, we're gonna polish off this drawing a little bit, and we're working in the tongue and the eyes. Alright, so I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the eyes, and it's basically just this triangle shape with a curve at the bottom, and then there's one line and two lines, and then there's one dot over there, and yeah, that's basically the eye. And then I also added some fur here, just add some like very light lines like that, just make it a little bit more realistic. And now I'm going to pull back a little bit and show you what I've done. I've erased some of the lines so it makes it a little bit more, I guess you would say it will make it a little bit more refined. And now I'm going to add in some shading, perhaps in real time. I've done quite a lot of time lapse here. Just going to do some real time drawing, and I think I've talked to some people and they say it's helpful for me to draw in real time, because it just helps for them to see what I'm really doing here. And all of that is just applying some shading there, and you can add in that as well. Well, I think I'm going to start bringing in some more of the fur. Sorry about all this time lapse, but illustrating fur is actually very hard to do in real time. Otherwise this video would drag on for like hours and hours, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna go back into time lapse, and we will be back to explain a little bit about what I did. Okay, so time lapse sometimes makes it feel like I'm doing it really quick. It's actually really slow work. I'm just pulling out my black Prismacolor here just to darken in a little bit of the lines. I've enjoyed doing that a little bit in the past, in my past videos. But I've found that I think the ebony graphite pencil is also really good for this sort of thing. And it's just really slow, tedious work. Like my cross hatching video that I did like the other day, is also quite tedious. Well, I'm gonna go back into time lapse yet again. This whole video is gonna be like, at least I'm just gonna come back and talk about it, because I really don't want the audience to go. So I'm just gonna go back into time lapse, and I'll continue coming back to explain a little bit about what I did. Alright, so at this point, I just darkened in the lines now. It doesn't really look like a Japanese Spitz at this point, but maybe later I will refine some lines. But right now, it is time to get on to the watercoloring. I'm not going to be watercoloring this area because it is white. I'm going to be watercoloring the borders around it. And I'm going to be using my Reeves watercolor. You know what? I'm going to go mix it into my palette, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a Reeves watercolor set. I think it is a 24 set of 24 colors, and I selected this peach color, and I have mixed it into my palette. Sorry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to take my water, and I'm going to just mix it because this is a sorry about that. I'm just gonna mix it because it is a very concentrated form, and I'm just gonna mix it up like that, and I'm going to gradually just absorb it around like that, and then it comes out very nice. Now you guys know that I love using these I don't even know what brand they are. These brushes, but today I'm not going to be using these brushes. I am going to be using a much thicker brush because partly because the border around the dog is very it's just very it's very hard to get otherwise you'd be like using little brushes and going around and around and around. It'll take forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it in. I'm going to I apologize for this, but I'm going to go on to another round of time lapse, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that kind of finishes up this entire area, but I think I want to pull out something more, and that is my Prismacolor colored pencils. I'm going to pull out a pink colored pencil. Let me grab it. It is right here. And I'm just going to color in this area of the tongue. And I think that kind of brings us to the end of this video. Wait, hold on a second. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the paint has dried, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it whenever someone subscribes, and I want to thank all of you again for watching this video, and please like this video, give it a thumbs up button, or leave me a comment down below again for more breeds of dogs if you want me to teach you how to draw in future videos. Well, I think it is high time that we close this video, and I'll be back with another one next time.